Hi, my name is Naja Tao, and I've been doing a series of conversation starter questions. This question is from a new website. It's from www.weareteachers.com. And the question is, what does happiness feel like in your mind and body? Now, I've heard it said that happiness can be measured in two ways: high positive emotion or the absence of negative emotion. But happiness to me is the feeling that's left over when you're not afraid, when you're not angry, when you're not jealous, not sad. I think happiness can mix with those emotions, but pure happiness, I believe, is the feeling that's left over when you're not in pain. I think it's our default setting. And this is what I consider to be serenity. That's not to say that joy isn't also amazing, but in my personal experience, there's a little bit of a dark side to really high positive emotion. You feel a lot less inhibited about what you say and do. That can get you in trouble. The rules seem kind of silly. And when you get called out for causing a ruckus, there's often this crashing effect from your emotional high. But I also think that there's a shorter term and a longer term happiness. And I think they feel different. But I don't know if the shorter term happiness is real. I can't decide if I should include stuff like satisfying some kind of addiction, like to food or alcohol or cigarettes or something, or an addiction to sex. I can't decide if I should include that as a type of happiness. I mean, doing that feels really good. But I don't think it makes you feel happy. I think it's just a relief from pain. Temporary relief, very temporary. I think a more genuine happiness that is deeper and lasts a little bit longer is a feeling that aligns your mind, body, and soul in a positive direction. Everything inside of you believes that things are okay right now. For me, when I'm feeling happy, I'm usually very aware that the feeling is temporary, so I'm very keen to enjoy it while I can. So happiness leads me to appreciate the moment a lot more. And for me personally, I think this is probably just my own personal makeup, but I find that happiness often mingles with a kind of sadness that comes from understanding that everything changes, including the conditions that brought me the happiness. But I think there's something about happiness that makes things take on a really special, meaningful significance. Magic seems possible. Success seems inevitable. There's a flight of brilliant ideas. All your hopes and dreams seem realistic. There's a lightness in your body, almost like you're free from the burdens of having a body. Maybe free from any earthly burdens. Smiling and laughing stop feeling forced. They stop feeling polite. You see miracles in the everyday. The leaves outside are a miracle. The air you're breathing is a miracle. The thoughts coming into your mind are a miracle. How you got here is a miracle. To me, happiness just feels like everything you've been waiting for has arrived, and life, just the way it is right now, is better than anything you could have imagined. Happiness feels like an explosion of love in your heart for every precious detail about life. And, I haven't felt a deeper, longer lasting happiness in a long time. I don't know when I'll feel it again. I don't know if I'll feel it again. But I can remember being happy here and there, now and then. And I usually like to color at the end of the video. But while we're thinking of it, if you have any comments about anything I've said, or if you have your own answer to the question, what does happiness feel like in your mind and body? Please leave your answer in the comments. I also appreciate likes, subscribes. I would love it if somebody would watch my videos. So far, no one's watching my videos, but that's fine. My goal right now is just to get to 100 videos, and then who knows? Maybe something awesome will happen. 100 is kind of a big special number. I don't know. Why not? Why not have fun? But yeah, I found these fall coloring pages. Oops. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Back to the game. Did I lose you? I didn't lose you. Okay, my computer did strange things. But I'm just gonna do a really quick one. Let's do a squirrel. Should be a red squirrel or a gray squirrel. I think gray. Gray squirrel. What shade of gray is a gray squirrel? Usually they have little flecks of red. At least where I am, they have little flecks of red. But they're mostly gray. Looking for the right shade of gray. Usually they have, in the other coloring book, they have black and gray at the very end. I guess that's different here. I got glasses today. They're $400. It's a lot of money. I was not expecting to pay that much money for my glasses. I mean, I did get transition lenses. So your glasses transform into sunglasses in the sun. And I live in a very, very, very sunny place. So, yeah, and I figure if I don't have transition lenses, then if I wear sunglasses, I need to be wearing contacts because I really can't see very well at all without my glasses. So, I mean, I'm saving the money that I would be spending on the contacts by just getting glasses and using those. I always thought that there would be some occasion where I'd really wish that I had contacts, but that didn't come up for me last year. So, I wish that there's a little more red in there. And more gray. And maybe the ear should be a lighter shade. Lighter shade. Why does that sound like a German word to me? Lighter shade. It's been a while since I practiced German. It's an interesting language, German. It's very technically correct. There's like a sense of humor to it, I feel like. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. Nice fall color for the background. Orange is a nice fall color, but maybe yellow. Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.